Legit thought we were live. Legit thought we were live. Alright. Now we're actually going. Live after warm-up. Is what he says now. Yeah. Cool. Dude! Okay, this room works different than the other ones because they didn't have like a warm-up official thing. So there. Hey, but that's the tension, the hype you could expect, you know. This is where it's at. It's good stuff. We have Socks, Bite Down, and Piranha doing teleport strat. The format of this, by the way, for those of you who don't know, there's going to be 5 maps played. There's 5 categories of maps. So there is full speed, there's tech, there is, let's see, loose surfaces, there is mixed, and there's ice. Those are the 5. So 5 different surfaces or 5 different type of maps will be played. And you just want to, you win the map if you get 5 round wins. So you just want to get as many round wins as possible and get more maps than the other guy and win the round. Alright, here we go. We're looking at Socks. Piranha and Bite Down with a good start. They're in the top 3 right there. Laser also, but he doesn't have as much speed coming out of it, so Piranha and Bite Down will take that back. Socks actually with a nice turn will take over 4th place here. It is Laser right now from Aeterna who is trying to hold off the Molotov squad. See, oh, and who was that? I think that was Rostak who clipped the side of the wall and falls back down. He is out of it. It is Laser who is the only one from Aeterna who can do something about this. It is Bite Dumb now who makes a mistake. Piranha and Socks are still left in 1 and 3. Laser will have to get a great last turn to get him, but it does not look like that's going to be happening. Piranha with a nice 1st place. And that looks to be a victory for... Wait, is it 11? Yeah, that's a victory, right? Counting? Yes, 11 versus 10. Nice. Molotov's on the board, takes the 1st point. That's a good start, also mentally, because, of course, 2 hours ago, they played, and they've lost 5-0. It is Rostak who makes a mistake, actually. But after losing that game, I mean, it was shift. They were by far the favorites, but still, it's not cool to lose like that. So this is good for their mental to get some points on the board here. Piranha and Socks are right now in 1st and 2nd place, but Laser is challenging that place. Rostak is a little bit behind. Piranha is still doing the teleport strat, which looks kind of wicked, not gonna lie, but it is just the server and his connection. Laser has taken over Socks now, but he touches, and that leaves room for Autumn, Bite Down, and Socks to take over. And it is Autumn who takes 2nd place, but Bite Down and Socks are in 3rd and 4th. So that is another round for Molotov. Two to 0. We look at Bite Dumb. Piranha clips the inside, takes it a little bit too tight, and does not quite work out in his favor. Laser inherits that lead together with teammate Autumn. Bite Dumb, though, with a lot of speed coming out of that turn. Can he hold on to it? It looks like he can. He's in 2nd place. Socks takes 3rd. Laser still in 1st place, but the difference is nothing. It is 1/100th of a second. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is. Bite Dumb loses the gear. Socks can get a little bit closer, but that is a teammate. Laser touches the side of the checkpoint, which put Bite Dumb in 1st place, but he has a no slide, and Socks takes over. Laser and Autumn, 2nd and 3rd now. Bite Dumb is completely out of it. Piranha will take 3rd. Socks saves the day with the 1st place. quick math again. It might not be enough. Is it enough? It is 11 points. I think it's enough. Yeah, that is enough. Oh, my God. What a round. This is looking to be a very, very good match right now. I hope you're ready. I'm ready for this to be a nice match with some crazy rounds. Let's go. We have Laser. Again, in those front regions in that first group. Piranha clips something and falls back. It is Bite Dumb now and Socks who need to make sure that Laser does not get that first place. Can he hold on to it? Let's take a look a little bit behind here. We're looking at Autumn in 4th place. And he is challenging, but he just takes it a little bit off and he clips that inside corner. And it is now up to Laser to keep that first place for his team. Can he hold on, though, because he's got 2 sharks sniffing at his bum to see if they can snack that. And it does look like he will hold on to it. Laser takes first place, but it is, again, let's see, that is, yeah, 12 points for Molotov. So they take another round, which puts them 4-0 and map point. Definitely a good start for Molotov. Hopefully they can make this their first win of this division. This is, of course, Division 1. If you type ! bracket, you will see the sheet that you can take a look at the other matchups that are going on. Piranha has a good start this time. Piranha, who's, of course, very good at tech. Last week, he was getting by far the most points for his team on the tech maps, but the match earlier today, he made a lot of mistakes, but right now he seems to have found his groove, and he is doing a lot better. It is Socks, however, who makes a mistake, and Laser is also a little bit behind. It's 1 and 2 for Molotov right now. This is a good position to end up in. If Socks finishes, then that would be 12 points, which is enough to win, and it might even be... Okay, Rostock still finishes in 5th, even though he clipped that ending there, but Socks finishes. This is a win for Molotov with a 5-0. Very good result. 1 map on the board for Molotov. We go to the next map. I'm not sure which map it's going to be. We have to see. This map was Thule by Cola. The tech map. This is the mixed map. Or it might be the loose surfaces map. No, this has got to be the mixed map. There's too much non-loose surfaces. Italo Disco by Rabbi. Rabbi Mapper, one of my Among Us buddies. If you want to see those games, tune in on Fridays, 1 hour before Cup of the Night we usually start. He was mapping for this event, and we might see a switch of some members. Oh, next is Ice, actually. We're not going to do this map. We're going back to Ice. Here it is. Ice map made by Supingo. It's called Bumblebee. We've seen Molotov drive some really good rounds on this. We've also seen some mistakes here. So I honestly don't know what the deal is. What's going to happen. Henry seems to be warming up for Aeterna. We've got Marina for an Siniak and Whoop for Molotov. Let's see what else we have. We have Burnt Bagels and Whoops. So we have Whoop and Whoopsie. That's gonna be fun. Reset, one more warm up, then live. Okay, here we go. We're looking at someone who's driving. Marina is driving. You can see a little bit of the map. This uphill is very tight. You need to keep the gear, otherwise you slide out on that uphill. Here's a bunch of snow. You really don't want to drive over that. I think we have one warm-up and then we go live, I think. Live after warm-up. Yeah, I think we're gonna go live after this. We have Marina, Whoop, and Siniac. And we have Whoopsie, Henry, and Burnt Bagels for Aeterna. So I'm probably gonna mess those two up a bunch of times. So I'll just say that up front. Very long ice slide here. Here's that snow bit I talked about that you don't want to grab because you slow down so much when you take some of it. Or if you take a lot of it, it's even worse. There is some road parts in between where you get a lot of grip. We've also seen some mistakes happening on that because you suddenly get the grip, and if you're not prepared for that, you're just gonna yeet yourself into a checkpoint, to a sudden stop. It'll release there from Signac to align it, but it doesn't. He takes an alternative route, which also works. But let's not do that during the rounds. Good luck, have fun. Here we go. Here we go. Whoopsie from Sweden. From Team Aeterna. Burnt Bagels look to have a weird line there, I think. Yeah, he's already a little bit behind. Everyone else still very close together. Henry taking the lead. Whoopsie right behind there. And Whoop has a little bit of an awkward slide, loses some time over it. They all take a lot of snow, so they all slow down because of it. It is still Henry and Whoopsie in first and second. Siniac is close behind in third place. It's 0.4, but one ice slide or one wrong steering something can make anything happen, but it looks to be, in fact, a win for Aeterna on this ice map. They couldn't quite. Marina misses that finish like a pro. We'll finish here. There you go. All right, that was the first round, which goes to Aeterna. Blue team gets a point. Their was it their first point on the board? Not even sure. No, they didn't get aced, right? Did they get aced? I can't remember. Anyway, good round by Henry, and Burnt Bagels here is flying out. Henry has now been put in 5th place. So it's up to Whoopsie to limit the damage. It was 5-0? Okay. Thank you, Autumn. Also, GG. Let's see if we can see a little bit more ahead here. Who do we got? There we go. We're looking at Marina, who is in 5th place. She overtakes. Here is the finish. We see Whoop actually taking the other finish, which is unfortunate because that would have been a 3rd place if he had to finish that, but his line was off. Burnt Bagels takes the 5th place ahead of Marina, even though they overtook. So that is red tying it up. No, actually it's not. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Enough points to take the round. It's 2-0 for... yeah, it is. We were blue in the round earlier. So now I'm confused. Whoopsie again, in a good position. Burnt Bagels and Henry right there behind him. Whoop takes that snow and is immediately slowed down. You can see that. And my cat says hello as well. She keeps talking. I'll put her outside of the room. It is Burnt Bagels who will take first place. Henry takes second. That is already 11 points. They only need one more, and Whoopsie in fifth will take 2. So that is another victory for Team Aeterna, who are looking to take this map for themselves. Round 4. Whoop with a nice line. He doesn't have a lot of speed. Burnt Bagels manages to take over. Can he? No, he gets taken over by a lot of people there. Does have a good uphill. It is 3 Aeterna members in first place, and Whoop, his line is off. He touches the wall there. The bobsleigh. Whoop's coming out of it with nice speed. Who do we have here? This is Marina in 4th place. She will have to overtake 3 people to make something happen here. And with a 0.7 deficit, that is not looking very likely. She will finish in 4th place, but that is an ace for Team Aeterna. Team Aeterna is definitely looking to take this map for themselves. They make it 4-0, and they're on map point. Siniak taking his time to finish. He's stuck there. Oh no. Okay. Map point for Team Aeterna. I know. Someone clips immediately. I think it was Whoop that clipped. Not Whoopsie, because he's in first. And it almost looked like Siniak touches the edge there, but he didn't quite do it. Whoop actually manages to get back into 5th place again. Let's see if we can find another point of view here. We're looking at Henry. It is Whoopsie who crashed. And now it's Siniak and Whoop in 3rd and 4th place. Dude, these names, I swear to God. But Henry and Burnt Bagels are looking to close it out here with the 1st and 2nd place. Siniak is in 3rd, Whoop in 4th. And we've got Whoopsie in 5th place. Marina will take the 6th place. That is a win for Aeterna. They take map 2. And they tie up the score in maps. Tech map went to Molotov. Both teams ace each other, by the way. It was 5-0 on the tech map, and now it's 5-0 on the ice map, which is interesting. There. Who's playing FS for you guys? Are you offering? We're open to transfers. What are you offering? Okay, there's some transfer action going on. Ice, yeah. It was a good performance by Aeterna. We have, this is our loot surfaces map. It is called Prima Donna by CJ. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. Sounds like you just kind of say CJ. We have Piranha driving. I see Siniak. I see Marina. We have Jan Nates. And who's the 3rd? Jaka. That is your lineup. Loose surfaces. So we got a lot of grass. We got a lot of outside dirt lines here to no slide. A lot of trees you gotta maneuver through. There, I've seen different lines on this checkpoint. I've seen some people take the triangle, and I've seen others who don't take the triangle. I'm not sure which is faster yet, but maybe we'll see. We can get a good look at it. Triangle is definitely more risky, so I guess it has to be faster if that's the line you take. The risk to pay off. We reset. We have another warm-up. Okay. So we're going to have another warm-up after this. Here we go. Let's vote. One more warm-up and we go live. Map 3. The score is 1-1 in maps. There's 5 maps total. So if you win 3 maps, you will technically win and you get an extra point. But any map you still get, even if you lose, those count in your points in the end. So even if it's a 3-0 or a 4-1, we still get all the maps. Not a 4-1, a 3-1. We will still be driving all the maps. Live after this, all right. Now, when we see the full speed map, Josh has been so dominant on this. Even though versus Shift, the map went to Shift, Josh got first in every single round there. So let's see if he's on the lineup again when we get to that map. Because there's an engine off here, very tight turn. This is the risky line to the finish. It's not a risky fin as in it's the only finish, but there is a risky line. Here we have Nates and Jan doing some warming up. Of course, the better you get that dirt line, the smoother you get that jump onto the grass. Here we go. We are live on the Loose Surfaces map by CJ. It's called Prima Donna. And we have Jaka, Jan, and Nates driving for Aeterna. And Nates is making the mistake. We've got Piranha, Siniak, and Marina driving for Molotov. And even though Nates made a mistake, he still manages to take 5th place back. Here's the outside dirt line with the engine off. You really want to no-slide that. Piranha touches the wall and will slow down a lot on the engine off. You really can't make that mistake. It will cost you. Nate makes a mistake here. Will maybe be overtaken. It doesn't look like it because Team Molotov is super far behind. And it is, in fact, an ace for Aeterna. Starting it out with an ace. Many tiny mistakes in that round from both teams. Maybe this was just a warm-up. They need a little getting used to it again. Piranha makes the mistake, goes too much inside, takes the risk. And he will pay for that with some time loss. Here you go, nice exit there. Jan touches the wall, goes too much inside, also clips out. Siniak goes very wide, has to adjust his line a little bit, and it is in fact Jan who can come a little bit closer again. I see, who was that? Jaka, I think, touched the wall. And it's Siniak who touches as well. They're just flying out left and right. It is Marina and Jan in first place, but Nates is close by as well. Jan will take first place. Nates will take second. Marina takes third. That looks to be a win for Aeterna. That is unfortunate. When there's so many mistakes happening, those are the rounds that you got to take advantage of. And if you let those opportunities slide. It's just gonna make it so much harder to win these maps. Aeterna leads 2-0. They gotta get their heads on straight. At Molotov. Siniak with a beautiful inside line. It is Piranha again who touches and bonks out completely. Earlier today when they drove this map, they were joking about how ByteDome was driving and it was his actual discovery of the map. So, of course, he wasn't too fast yet. I'm hoping they've had some time to get some more rounds in on this, get some practice. Siniak touches the tree. That is a yak tree if I ever saw one. Marina clips the edge of the thing. This is not going well. Jaka and Nates are looking to get this first and second place again. It's Piranha in third. Jan will end up in 5th place, and it is Siniak in 6th. This is another win for Aeterna, putting them 3-0 and only 2 points away from a map win. We are looking at Nates, who has been driving very well. Who is that? I see some bonking. Is that actually just a plastic thing and you're supposed to bonk there? Is that what I'm seeing? Because no time was lost? I think that's what's happening here. I think that is what's happening. Let's see if we can find a nice view here. Marina is chasing the Aeterna lineup. Piranha with a nice outside dirt line is actually taking some speed on his teammate. Marina touches. It's Piranha will be taking over. No, he touches as well. Who was that? It's a red one flying out. No. That was Siniak who flew out. Jan takes first. Jaka. It's an ace for Aeterna. So many tiny mistakes. That can't happen. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. It's map point. If Aeterna takes another round, that is the map for them, putting them 2-0. So now it's the time to get driving. Jaka in first place. Piranha, for now, really close together. He does take the line different. He doesn't do the outside dirt line, and that costs him so much speed right there. We're looking at... who are we looking at? Piranha in pursuit. Marina also close behind. Piranha with a good outside dirt line this time. Don't touch the yak tree. He takes that a little bit more outside. That costs him some speed. But it's Nates who makes a mistake and loses time. Marina also makes a mistake, loses a lot of time. And it is Piranha who almost snipes second place there, but not quite. Siniak has to take the safe route. Also, Marina is doing some circles. She's drawing some art. It's good to express your artistic side, you know? Being artistic is a good thing. But the map will go to Aeterna. 2-1 is the maps, is the score in maps right now. So Aeterna only needs to get one more map to technically win and earn their extra point. Lokudal, hello. There's so many variations of your name on Twitch. I legit do not know which one you are right now. There's too many. I can't keep up. I cannot keep up. But yes, Aeterna is 2-1 ahead. Let's see who's going to drive the next round. We are going to mixed map. So this is the Rabbi map, I think. This is the real one? Okay, so this is the guy I met at TwitchCon, right? Okay. We shared the taxi. That's you, right? Yeah, okay. That was you. Alright, alright, alright. We're warming up on Italo Disco by Rabbi. All these Luckadal, Lickadal, Lockadal. There was another one. Cutadal. Oh, I don't know. Too many dolls. Too many dolls. We are playing a mixed map. A new addition to the map pack. Made by Rabbi. We have some grass, some plastic, some dirt, some road. Some sausage. We got a little bit of everything. Except for ice. I don't think that's on this map. Don't think we've seen ice. We do... Well, technically, the finish is a bobsleigh block, so I guess we have ice. Leckerdal? Yeah, exactly. I knew I missed one. I knew I missed one. I see Piranha, Socks, and Vanity warming up. For Molotov. I guess that means they will be driving. I think we're restarting to warm up one more time. And then we go again. Then we actually go live. Ooh, let me run an ad right now. Because it's about to... Yeah, it's going to come in 2 minutes. So I got to run the ad now during the warm up. Otherwise, it's going to be annoying. So, if you're still here with me, welcome. You don't see the ad, that's great. If you are not, then I apologize, but I don't want the ad to show up in the middle, and I cannot technically stop the ads. They will come. I can only snooze so many times. We're live after this warm-up, so the timing is hopefully okay. We have Rostock, Jan, and Laser driving for Aeterna. This is the map that Molotov needs to win in order to stay in contention for the win here. If they don't win, the victory goes to Aeterna, which would be, I think, their first one. Or did they win earlier today? I think they won earlier today. I'm not sure. We'll see. Here we go. We have Jan, Rostock, and Laser versus Piranha, Socks, and Vanity. You beat the Americans? Nice. Congrats. Yeah, they won earlier. Okay, okay. Piranha, Clips. Gonna lose speed over that. Who can I find? Here we go. It's an ace position now for Molotov. So that's not looking... Oh, excuse me. For Aeterna. So that's not looking very good for Molotov. They need to step on the gas to catch up with this. The pace is super high. Laser made a mistake. Jan made a mistake. Vanity makes a mistake. What is going on? Socks manages to get second place, but Jan and Laser get third and fourth because... that was the opportunity. That was the opportunity. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. This one goes to Aeterna. Open the score with a point for Team Blue. Whoopsie, GG to you as well for your earlier rounds. Luckadell, will you be driving? We are in round 2 of this mixed map. Everybody close together still. 0.1 of a difference between all drivers. Let's see who can come through it unscathed this time. You're not the real one? Ah. See, Mello is tricking me, Vanity makes a mistake. We'll lose time. It is Piranha and Socks in first and second, fighting off 3 Aeterna drivers. But it is Laser who makes a mistake. It is also Jan who makes a mistake. They're flying left and right, playing ping pong instead. Piranha and Socks go strong in first and second place. This is the last turn to the finish, and they will in fact take first and second. And if Vanity manages to finish, which he does, that is the ace for Team Molotov, and they are on the board in this 4th map, and they tie up the score 1-1. See, Mellow Guy. What is this? Mellow Guy. See, my chat is trolling me. Chat is trolling. Here we go. Round 3. Luck I should play the FS map? Okay, nice. See him in action. See, we played Among Us on Friday, but the actual imposter is here. I knew it. Gotta vote him out, you guys. Here we go. Piranha, first place. Laser and Jan in pursuit. Very close together. Socks is trying to minimize that damage. Vanity's in 5th place, and... oh, but that is Piranha, who clips out. And Jan inherits the lead. It is Laser who is still holding on to that 2nd position, but Socks is pushing it. He's trying to do something about that. It's the last turn. It does look like it's going to be a 1-2. No! Socks clips. It is Rostock who secures the ace for his team with that 3rd place, because Socks bonks the finish, unfortunately. I mean, if Aeterna wins, they win with an ace. Gotta give it to them. It's 2-1. I see a lot of people with weird lines here. What just happened? Rostock, Socks as well. And we have a group of 4 now, looking to make something happen here. Piranha and Laser fighting for first. I'll take in the triangle there. It is Jan in 3rd, Vanity in 4th with a 0.3 deficit. See if Piranha can hold on to this lead. Jan with a very early landing, very tight jump there, super low. Laser has to adjust his line just a little. It's Piranha still holding on to the lead though. Can he hold on to it there? Jan clips the finish. Sock snipes 3rd place. It is Rostock in 4th and Vanity. That's a win for Molotov. And they will tie it back up 2-2. This is looking to be a match, you guys. We have a match going. Teams that are now in positions 4 and 5 of their division. Let's see. Vanity losing the gear. And that does cost him some time. It is a fight here at the top. Piranha, Jan, and Laser fighting it out. Piranha goes too much outside on that dirt turn and will clip the side. He will lose the speed over that one with that acceleration penalty. It is Socks who is now trying to minimize the damage, and Vanity is hunting Rostock for that 4th place and is getting closer. But it is, in fact, Jan and Laser who take the 1st place and the 2nd place. Socks and Vanity. Vanity makes another mistake and has to respawn. Socks hits the finish again. Hits the finish again and has to respawn. So 6th place. That finish is a nasty one, it seems like. With an ace. And a 50.8. Sorry, 50.7. Aeterna leads again. 3-2. We look at Jan. Socks and Piranha in a good position now in first and second. But it's Laser and Jan ready to pounce on any mistake they make, but it is Jan who makes a mistake. And Rostock inherits his 4th position. Piranha and Socks are still fighting with Laser to hold on to that. The jump is okay. Rostock with a slightly later landing, so he loses a minimum of time. But it is still very, very close. This is anybody's game here. It looks like Piranha is going to hold on to that first place. Laser almost doesn't finish. 50.7 for Piranha. Quick math here. That's 11. Is that enough? I don't know what the others have. That's enough. That's enough. That's 10 points. We tie it up again. We tie it up again. We've got a match going, you guys. Vanity has not had a lot of points on this map yet, so he is hungry to put some on the board for himself. And he is now in 3rd place, so that is a very good position for him to be in. Flying into that dirt turn. Piranha getting through it clean this time. Nico, Vanity landing a bit sideways. That costs him a little bit of time. But Socks is there to have his back and take over that 3rd place. That is Socks, however, and Vanity both clipping the side. Piranha has been overtaken. Rostock doesn't finish. He actually clips and bonks and flies all directions but the correct one. That's a win. Yeah, that's 12 points. 4-3. Molotov takes the lead. Molotov takes the lead. If they win now, they win this map, which is one map they desperately need. Because if Aeterna wins this map, then they win the match. We will still play the last map, but they need to defend right now. They need to not make any mistakes. Keep your nerves in check. So far, that is working. Little release there for Rostock. Everyone, so far, still driving clean. Rostock going a bit wide. He clips a little bit. That's going to slow him down. Let's take a look at the front here. Piranha's in 1st. Laser is in 2nd. It is Socks in 3rd. Overtaken by Jan. But he flies out. That is... Socks also didn't finish. Who am I looking at? Socks. There. What is going on? There's 4 seconds. 5 seconds. But oh my goodness. That's a win. Wow. I can't even keep up. That finish is brutal. My goodness. Molotov takes the map. Ties it up. It's all gonna be down to this last map. Which will be full speed. If I am not mistaken. It is full speed. Map built by Exile. Pain. Wait, is Exile the team name? Or is Pain the team name? Someone tell me. Exile is his name? Exile's team name. Okay, so Pain is his name. Alright. Thanks. We see Lakadal driving. The real one this time. He stood up. We have Jan. We have Josh. We have Siniak. And I think Marina is going to be driving as well. But Josh is the guy we're going to be looking at right now. Because he has been so fast in this, on this map so far. Like I said earlier today, we drove against Shift. Shift beat Molotov 5-0 in maps. And they beat as well 5-0 on this map. But Josh won every single round. So he is so fast here. So that's the guy we're going to put our hopes in. Marina is driving. Okay, we're restarting map. Just doing some speed sliding. Here we go. The full speed map. It all comes down to this. Josh, the only one with a sub 47? Yeah, he drove it twice earlier today. He drove it twice. Which was crazy. Alright, we have a warm-up. Maybe he even drove it 3 times. I'm not sure, but he drove it twice for sure. It is so fast. Yeah, he did twice. Let's take a look at his fast lines. Look at that. The speed he gets. Because even, like, there was a round where he was in 3rd. But he just had so much speed and he just zooped past the shift members. It was crazy. See you later, Mello. Thanks for popping in, dude. Have a good one. I'll poke you in DMs later. But that can wait. No worries. Marina had some disconnect issues, but she looks to be there now. So we have Marina, Siniak, and Josh for Molotov. And let's take a look at who we have for Aeterna. Lakadal. We have Supingo. And we have... Who else do we have? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Here we go. Yum is also driving. There it is. The full speed map. Last map. Whoever wins this map wins the match. You get an extra point for winning. The speed slides are coming out. Are being dusted off. Josh already so much ahead. Marina keeping up nicely. Let's see if we can look at it a little bit better here. Look at Josh. He is so far ahead already. It's 0.25. Wait! No! He crashed! He actually crashed. That is the first time he's made a mistake on this map. Last week and today. That is unfortunate. And Jan, Lagadal, and Spinka will be 1, 2, and 3. And they will, in fact, ace in the first round. Unfortunate mistake by Josh. Let's see if he can sort out what went wrong there and prevent it from happening again. He knows he can be fast here, but the thing is, you can't just get first places and that's it. You need to have your teammates get points as well. Look at that speed slide. Beautiful. Anywhere you can get a speed slide, you should throw one in. Look, he's just driving past Lakadal now. He just has more speed. Look at the lines. It's just a beauty to witness. Oh! I had to oversteer there to not hit that checkpoint. He still has 0.2 on number 2 though. And he is increasing that gap. But it is Lakadal, Young, and Supingo again in 2, 3, and 4. And if it keeps going like this is exactly what happened earlier today versus Shift. If it keeps going like this, then Aeterna will win the map. Marina and Siniak need to step it up here if they can. We're looking at Lakadal. He looks to have a bit of a faster start than Josh, but Josh just gets the speed here, and there he goes. There he goes. Josh driving more straight Lakadal with a lot of steering left and right there, and Josh just takes off. Young can keep up. No, Josh crashes into the checkpoint, and that is unfortunate. We've got Supingo, Lakadal, and Young in 3, 2, and 1 respectively. Marina has respawned. She's 7 seconds. She's in 4th place. So that is not a good one. This is looking like it's going to go Aeterna's way. Unfortunate. Siniak landing on the checkpoint. I think we have a DNF by Josh here. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Next round, though. There's still... anything can still happen. It's 3-0. But they still need 2 rounds, and a lot can happen in 2 rounds. Who was that? Was that Josh? It was Josh. Josh clipped. It is another ace for... this is going to be another ace for Aeterna. Siniak is the closest. He's 0.7 behind. So bar any mistakes, they can just save it now. They don't even have to risk. Points, yeah. 0.14, 1.4 even. And there it is. Another ace. Josh not able to repeat his very strong performance from earlier today. It is match point for Aeterna. Let's see how it plays out. We've got Jan in 1st place. Josh is also up there. Josh has the speed. There he goes. There he goes. He has the speed. He's got to keep it, though. Marina is... Siniak is in 4th place. So, Lakadal has made a mistake. Josh, this time, not making a mistake. And he will win this round. Siniak in 4th. Marina is in 6th place. Lakadal will take 5th. That is the GG, unfortunately, for Molotov, but Aeterna will take this victory. Very good day for them. 2 wins. And they will take this one as well. But this one was a lot closer, of course, than Molotov's game earlier today versus Shift. Because that was just a size too big for Molotov, I would say. But there you go. GG.